All right, how are we doing for time? Oh, microphone. Let's go get that mic. I got 1 minute. Let's do it. Hang on. Oh, almost forgot the mic. Mic check, 1, 2. I think we're here. I'll check Discord in 1 second to make sure you guys can hear that. And adjust the cameras just a little bit. Okay. Oh, and start the recording. I haven't done that. Okay, we got to do that. That's important. Hang on. It's kind of important. That actually leads, hi everybody. Okay, now we're recording, but that leads right into the first thing that I wanted to mention, which is this week DJ and I have been talking a lot about adding some extra assistance to handling our YouTube and possibly our some other things, the blog, for instance. And I just bring that up because you might start seeing in the next, well, soon, you might notice some differences in the way a couple things are handled, just as we're trying to maybe possibly get some new people up to speed on how to deal with the uploads and stuff. The robots have been acting up, and we thought, there's some humans that do a wonderful job of taking care of some of these things right now, and we'd like to kind of support and encourage that as best we can. So we're just taking some steps in that direction. That's all. I think the reason that I brought that up is because Busy Cat on our Discord, and honestly, I can't think of if that's the name of her YouTube channel or not off the top of my head, but Busy Cat on our Discord has been uploading all of the little micro close-ups and mailbags that the robots here haven't been getting done lately, and I think that's wonderful. It's just so useful and fantastic. So that's the kind of thing that we're going to want to sort of recognize, I think, and either send people to her channel or I don't know. Well, anyway, that's not the point. The point is that you just might start to see a few changes, and I just wanted to sort of get the word out about how things might get shaken up a little bit in that sense, in the sense of, like who's putting up the videos and who's posting on the blog. That kind of thing might get shaken up a little bit, and I just want you to expect it. So if it happens, you're not like, oh no, what happened? Where's Mr. A? I'm not going anywhere. None of that is changing. I just am, for a long time, I've been sort of recognizing the fact that those are things that we could use some help with, and recently I think we've sort of discovered ways that we can get that help to be workable. Yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. Nothing more. What else can I tell you? You look real concerned about everybody coming in here, but it's fine. It is fine, okay? It's fine. I know. I know. You guys can all be nice. You look a little bit like you don't know what to do. So come sit on my lap. Come here, right here with me. Okay? You can be my pal, and everybody can come say hi or not, all right? I guess I should check to see if I've been talking to myself this whole time, because I didn't. So that would be good. Oh, good. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, we are talking. All right, excellent, good. Excellent. And I don't. I should say before I move on to a different subject that I'm not saying I'm not committing Busy Cat to anything. I'm not committing anybody to anything at this point. I wasn't trying to say that Busy Cat's going to be doing that in an official manner. I just was also mentioning that you need to check out her channel. And she may be, she may not. I don't. That point wasn't the plans. The point was If you see changes, don't be shocked and worried and confused. That's all. So, okay, what else can I tell you? This week we put collars on the little tinies upstairs. You probably have seen that, and we had to actually put them on a couple times because they were a little too hard to get off the first time, but now that's all resolved, and they've been perfectly happy with them. So they've each got their own colors. You can tell them apart. I don't know if the description on YouTube's been updated. I think DJ updated the description on YouTube, but that's exactly my point, is that the video description is the kind of thing that anybody could do. What else? The collars, I think next week is, I think, if I remember right, when Till goes for her spay, so that's coming up finally. And you can see she's getting much better about everything. Now, she doesn't love having so many other cats that she doesn't like right here with her. But you can see how much better she is today than she has been. And I think that she's one of those cats that is going to eventually get over being all hissy and swatty once she's had time to get used to the fact that these kittens aren't a threat to her. Which is what all that hissing and swatting is about for a lot of cats. You know, it's just the only way to say, hey, you know, maybe we'll be friends someday, but I don't know you yet, so you got to respect me. That's all they're saying, and that's all she's saying. So. Okay, all right. Other news this week, is there something? Somebody had posted something on the Discord this morning that I was like, that's just such a great summary of the week. I should just say that. And then, of course, I don't even remember who it was, much less what it was. So good for me. Good for them. I guess that's about it. I think I probably can't let the little news segment of Mailbag pass without mentioning, I've been having some back pain this week, and it did, in case you were wondering, it started before I brought in my new chair. I'm sure that didn't help, but it's not what caused it. And that's all there's to it. Not too much else to say about that. I'm sure I'll get over it in due time. All right, let's do some Mailbag, and we'll just jump right in. There's a letter here somewhere. We can start with that. And I think we know who this one's from because it's covered in kittens and it's covered in owls. And there's a little sealing wax stamp too that's really cute because it's a paw. But both the big pad and one of the little, I don't know what you call them, finger pads, beans, is shaped like a heart. So that's pretty cute too. All right, I'm just going to open this with my finger because that's what I got. Oh. All right, we have a letter that has a really cute little orange kitty stretching in some flowers. Ooh, and inside we have, let's see, I don't know where we start on this, so let's find out. Okay, right here. Okay, let's dive in with, I'm assuming this is Alice the owl. Indeed it is. It says, Dear Mr. A, I'm writing this with my very first fountain pen ever. Oh, wow. So I like fountain pens, and DJ has one that's so nice. DJ collects a few of them, I think. So if there are any splotches, I can only apologize. This is my first time using it. Among all of the writers I know, we have something of a running joke about the perfect pen trademark. I have dozens of candidates in my work desk, and I hoard duplicates of my near perfect pen. Gel pens tend to be a strong contender thanks to their smooth writing and availability of ink in my favorite color, purple. But even the quick-drying ones tend to smudge, especially on less porous writing surfaces. You cannot sign a receipt with a gel pen. Your signature will be an unrecognizable glob the first time it comes in contact with anything else, no matter how long you waited for it to dry. Thus far, the fountain pen writes almost as smooth as a gel pen. Way less friction than a ballpoint, though I do have to hold it right for it to work. Turns out I shift my grip on a pen almost every other line. Who knew? It does have, oh, I see, we've got the postscript on a sticky note. That's kind of clever. It does have purple ink available. I can get gel cartridges or fill it manually. The ink dries way faster, and I don't go through it nearly as fast as with a gel pen. I never managed to use up all the pen's ink until I started using gel pens. Usually I lost them first. Thanks for sticking with me through a hyperfixation offload. I am curious about your thoughts. Do non-writing people obsess about pens? Do you have a favorite pen now or in the past? Is there a tool you have to use all the time where the elements exist to make it perfect, but no one has put them all together? Wow, now that's some great questions. So, oh, I see. Okay, you do say the enclosed continuation is something I may want to read off stream first, so we'll take that aside. But I like the questions that you asked here and the thing about the pens. So first off, I do have a favorite pen for writing. I don't write very much with my hands anymore, just because I type. But I do have a favorite pen, and unfortunately I can't think of the brand. It's something DJ used to buy boxes of because for a very short moment it was also her favorite pen. And it's like a fine point, like ball, not ballpoint, but like a fine point. I think it's got like a little. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll find out. It's a good question, though. And DJ does have a little bit of a thing for pens. She, of course, writes all the time, not just taking notes for class, but just all kinds of stuff. Has real nice handwriting. And she has been going through a phase of fountain pens. I don't know how long she's going to stick with it, but that's what she's using now. And they're real nice. And then there's one that we use that she bought. She was doing calligraphy we do graduation certificates for the kittens. I don't know if you know that. Every graduate, when they get adopted, has a little graduation certificate, and it's got a little stamp on it, and DJ writes their names out in calligraphy, and it's not studied, practiced calligraphy, but she uses one of those ink pens that's got the flat nib, for calligraphy, and she had started by using sort of a traditional dip ink, calligraphy pen, which I've used in the past too, and those are messy and annoying, and they work, they're fine. But she got one that's just like a cartridge thing that's just, I don't even know if it refills. It might just be disposable, which I'd never really heard of. And it is fantastic. It writes so well. And again, I couldn't tell you a thing about what the brand is. But it's really nice. So, but you also asked about elements exist to make it perfect, but no one has put them all together. And I almost have a harder time thinking of anything in my life that doesn't describe, because everything seems so close, and I almost wonder in some cases, I hate to be a conspiracy theorist, but I almost wonder in some cases if it's not deliberate, because some things are so close, and the thing that would make it right is just right there, and everybody has to already know what that thing is, and yet they don't do it. I think especially of like the Sony headphones that you see me wearing all day, every day. And the only reason it's the Sonys I wear is that they're the ones that happen to get the most things right. But you'd have to pick and choose, and change a couple things about it if you want it to be perfect. And the things that it needs to be perfect exist in other headphones, and it just seems, it almost seems willful that they won't do it. They've stuck to this, like the touchpad that's on the side of these headphones is the most annoying, and there's ways to do a touchpad right. The Bose headphones do the touchpad right. You know what, Okay. Anyway, Alice, thank you so much for the wonderful letter, and I look forward to reading the rest of your letter offline, and that's really sweet of you. Thank you so much. I hope that fountain pen is working out for you generally, and it's a good choice. Writing can be fun. I do enjoy, a little bit of that, I guess, or have in the past. It's not so much my thing now. But you get a sort of the feeling of writing can be nice for someone who's using a nice pen. You got nice paper, like just the physical feeling of it. Like sometimes you almost wish you had something to write, just because it's the action of it is enjoyable, right? And I feel that same way about typing pretty often too. If I'm sitting at my desk and typing on a keyboard, it can be a pleasure. But then if I have to do that exact same work on my phone, trying to do it on the phone keyboard, it is torture. It's funny what a tiny change that is, because in some sense I'm doing the exact same work mentally, and it's just the way that I express it that's different, and it can make it all the difference. So here we have one from Mishi60, and is there a note here? Nope, the note just says a gift for you. So Mishi60, well, the gift for us are these highly valued little fur. This is from Whiskers and Paws, it says, which is Whiskers, the letter N, PAWS.biz, apparently. And they are the little fur balls with real feathers on them. And that is a perfect cat toy. These guys are they have a ton of fun with them. And especially our little growler here. Yes, I bet you would growl for one of these, wouldn't you? She is definitely the toy hoarder and growling kitty. Okay, I don't know if she's going to take this, though. She's got her favorite thing is her little letter, which has got to be, I was playing with it just this morning. It's got to be around here somewhere. That she's been carrying around literally her entire life. It's part of a set I know they must still sell, so whoever adopts her will be able to get more, but it's going to have to go with her, so we got to keep track of it. Mishi60, thank you so much for that. I think this is also from you. Those fur mice are so wonderful. They are just a constant, like, they're always a favorite toy for the kittens. They always, and I mean favorite. Like, those are the things that they hoard and growl and jealously guard. So they're just wonderful. And yeah, just great. Thank you so much. All right, so this is also from Mishi60, and it's so cute. What does the note say? Well, here's what I saw when I opened it was this adorable octopus holding a pinwheel, but they are two separate things. They're both very adorable, though. So we have this super cute felt octopus, this cute little tiny pinwheel paperclip. I can hear our UPS beeping in the basement because it has been upset for some time that its battery needs replacing. Yes, sorry, non sequitur, but okay, let's see. Aww, this is very cute. Mishi60 ordered this, and it says, for Serenity, or whichever cat or kitten that likes it the most. That's sweet. So I can just leave him right out here, and I guess whoever wants it can pick it, but Serenity's probably, usually Serenity's right here in this tree. Maybe she even is and I just can't see her. I don't know. But I'm going to set it out where I can give it to her first and see what happens. This, I'm going to just put this pinwheel right here so that it goes somewhere in with our fasteners, I think. And then the reason I said this is so cute is not only does it say for Serenity or whichever kitten that likes it the most, that's Mishi60's note, but the merchant has also left a note. The merchant in this case... did I already say? Actually, I didn't say, and it's not entirely clear. I wish it were. It looks like they are 923jacksonblvd.etsy.com. So 923 Jackson Boulevard? It is 923 Jackson Boulevard.etsy. Okay, well, there you go. And it's a very cute little thing, and it says, hello, oh, it's got a rattle in it too. That's super nice considering how thin it is. Okay, anyway, the merchant has handwritten a note that's really cute. It says, hello, I hope your cats enjoy their new cat toy as much as mine. They carry them around the house like babies. Isn't that sweet? So Melody at 923 Jackson BLVD. All right. Mishi60, thank you so much for the cute little octopus. He is adorable. My new little pinwheel and the fur mice that will be a big hit. All right, I'm just giggling at the wrestling match that's been just rolling around the room like Peter and the chicken this whole time. Okay, I'm going to need a knife to get this one open. I can see that, but also while we're opening it, someone has put a Mr. Bill up here where the return address would be. I think this is from Lisa G, and I think we can guess then what has got to be in it. It's probably Bill's laser. Let's see. I think that's really cute, those little Mr. Bill reference. Okay, and it is a laser. And look at that, you've even got the letterhead from him, a big fan. You say, welcome to Kitten Academy, Mr. Bill. I hope you enjoy your stay there while you learn to do all things cat. Best wishes, little Bill, from Lisa G. And Beans and Cheeto, of course. And here's Bill, and here's the laser. That's perfect. That's perfect, as always. So thank you so much. That will go into his endowments, just like all of the others. If you want tissue to tear up, oh, it looks like you've already done the job. All right, thank you very much. Good. All right, here, do those two. One more. Oh, okay, this is from overseas. It's from Charlie I, if I remember right. I'm not even looking, but I think that's right based on this handwriting and all. Oh, but it's in a different kind of box. What on earth? Is it from Charlie I? Well, we have a measuring tape that measures centimeters. We have a hair tie. We have a box. We have a customs declaration that says the word tape. So quite certain this is what was intended to be sent. And we have, okay, no additional explanation. This is a very interesting mystery from Charlie I at this point. Oh, wait, there is a note. Aha. It was tucked into the lid of the box. Top secret. Okay, let's find out what this means. hang on. Hi, Mr. A and Dr. DJ. Hope you are both well. My physiotherapist just can't believe you have your own home. Your whole home is on YouTube Live. Oh, most fosters have a room on YouTube Live. Well, that's true. My physio is finished and now accepted that I have limitations with mobility. Still, that's life. Well, yeah, I know how that feels. Enclosed is a tape measure to measure Till's tail. Is there Discorders who would like to know? Take care and stay safe. Charlie I. Purrs and meows from Weirdo and Kevin. Aw, Charlie, that is so sweet of you. Well, I'm feeling the limited mobility this week, and I'm sorry if that's making light of something that's probably far more serious than my own situation, but I'd like to think I can at least relate a little bit, sympathize. But it's sweet of you to send a measuring tape so that I don't have any excuse to not to measure her tail. It does seem super long, doesn't it? We should get a comparison real quick to see. Wasn't she just here? Till should be here. She can't just go wander the house. I should get up and just check and find out where she is, and we should measure her tail. And then we've got these 4 boxes to open. So even though this is an aside, it's still not going to be a super long mailbag. And I kind of do want to know where she's at for, reasons. So 1 second here. Till. Hi, Till. What are you doing in here, huh? What are you doing up here? You're looking for food, aren't you? Hi, well, I'm glad to see you too. Hang on, I just want to see how long your tail actually is, okay? Can we do that real quick? I know, but it looks so long. I know it's weird. I know. Okay, that's the best we can do. That's just a quick measurement. Let's compare to somebody who's nearby, like Ari. Okay. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's a difference, all right. It's hard to get a measurement because none of them really want me messing with their tails, but I can tell you that she has about 10 inches of tail, about 10 inches. And Ari's got at least a couple inches less than that. He didn't really let me get a good measurement, but it had to be 8 at best. And let's just check here. Since you're sitting right here all calm and nice, I'll measure here. Oh, up. No. Oh, you were being so nice. It's weird, isn't it, when somebody wants to measure your tail? None of these kids are making this an easy task. There, okay, that's a good measure. Well, that's 11. Maybe I had a bad measure on one of the others. Probably all in the same ballpark. I bet a lot of it is just her overall proportions that make it look so long. Of course, these kids might have long tails too. Ari, come over here and get your tail measured for real. Come on, buddy. You got a short tail? Come here. Let's find out. I might have to catch her when she's not paying attention to get a proper measurement. I know Ari's like, don't you dare give me medicine or take my temperature. That's all you do back there. All right, he's about 9, though. He's a little bit on the shorter side when it comes to tails. Maybe it's just that all of our boys are short. Let's measure you two, buddy. Come on. Now, Loganberry has, since he first came to us, when we first met him as a little tiny kitten, he was already born. He wasn't born here at the Academy, but he came as a foster with his mom and family. And he's always had a little kink at the end of his tail, which you can't see because it's literally like the very last vertebra. But you feel it when you're petting his tail, like at the end, it feels like a triangle. It's weird. Anyway, he's not going to give me a chance either, so we're just going to have to go with what we got for now, which is about 10 inches for Till and about 8 for Ari, and those are the only ones that I'm going to swear to right now. We'll measure the rest later. Thank you so much, though. And it's always nice to have a spare little cloth measuring tape around, too, isn't it? Can't hurt anyway. Okay, Charlie, thank you so much for that. That's cute. Okay, put your letter over here with the letters. I'm actually going to put this in my pocket so that it goes into our useful tools drawer. Okay. All right, now we got the boxes, and I think you can guess who this first box is going to be from, has been from, is from. Okay. Let's not make this into a tense situation. There we go. Okay, so the first box, of course, is from the B&B Sisters, which you can tell because it is a big white box with these stickers laid out in the corners in the center. It's just classic B&B branding, right? B&B Sisters branding. All right, so let's open this up a little bit here. All right, you can jump right up on there. That's a good idea, too. We like that. Make it real easy on us, Till. Till, do you want a second opinion on your tail length? You want to give us a second opinion on it? Because it does look very long. What do you think, guys? Do you think we can get another one real quick here? I gave you the inches side, and I knew there was a centimeter side, but I wasn't going to give you that, was I? Hang on. Honestly, I just wasn't thinking. Till, are you going to let me measure this real quick? I know nobody likes me to touch right there. I know. That makes it tough. Okay, let's try not to grab it. Let's try to. Okay, there. That's a good measurement right there. I got 25 centimeters, which is almost exactly 10 inches, as you know. I guess actually it is 25.4. I don't know. It's in that neighborhood. So that's a 10-inch tail. We're going to stick with that. 25 centimeters. We'll try to get some comparisons as anybody provides. Till, you don't have to get all growly, okay? Kids, you don't get all interested, okay? You give her a break. She wants to fit in, okay? I know you're all interested to meet the new lady. Okay, just give her a chance, okay? Give her some time. Be polite. It's rude to get all in her face right away. You let her settle in first. That's all she wants, and then she'll be your friend. You can clearly see she's going to be your friend. Just like the white stripes. Wait, they're the ones that did that song, right? Why does that sound wrong? You definitely tell we're going to be friends. Okay, let's go here. B&B Sisters. Oh, this is so cute. It is an adorable little black kitten, and it's sort of a mixed media art where come here. Drizzle's going to be the biggest problem. She's the one that's, like I said, I wouldn't say high-strung, but she's definitely, of the kittens, the most high-strung. So she's, if anybody's going to cause trouble and be growly and not give up on getting up in there, it's going to be her. Okay. Anyway, it's an adorable little black kitten who's chasing a butterfly, as you can see. It's very cool art, and it's just titled Black Kitten. Cool. All right, descriptive. Hello to all at Kitten Academy, sending this box of toys, food, and blankets a bit earlier than we would have, but it's okay, you two. Come on now, you're sisters. They're just a little on edge because there's a stranger around. Halloween themed. Okay, cool. Figured you could deploy for Halloween, but of course they are to be used or given as you see fit. Thank you and Dr. DJ for all you do. From the B&B Sisters, Beatrice and Bernadette. Beatrice and Bernadette. P.S. Love the new kitten, Bill. Yeah, Bill's a real floofy cutie, isn't he? Oh, that's probably the other news I should mention is if you watch the weight chart, yeah, their weight's down a little. I should have mentioned this right up front. But so far, that weight drop is entirely expected because we put them through weaning and deworming all at the same time. And on top of the deworming, and they clearly had a pretty big worm load to lose, they might also have a little bit of a GI infection going on, so we've started them on metronidazole as well. So as usual, I'll remind people that we've been fostering for a while, and the weight loss, definitely something to keep an eye on, or that needs explanation, but because we have a solid explanation for it, and because their levels of activity are great, I'm not worried about it yet, but we're keeping a real close eye on it because if any of that changes, of course, we'll want to do something about it right away. But right now, they're all actually quite healthy and just getting better every day. So thought that was worth mentioning because I know some people have got to be concerned about it, and I don't think there's anything to be concerned about. And yeah, I really should have mentioned that up front. This is beautiful. Wow. Look at that. Not only is that a great piece of art with this just amazing black cat made out of like sort of paint drips, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but the eyes are stunning. The blanket's amazing. The art's beautiful. And the blanket is so nice. It's got this really cool, it's like Sherpa on the back, and then the way it's been edged, the Sherpa's brought around to the front, and then it's got a nice seam on it. And then the front is sort of a, wow, this might just be the back of the Sherpa. It might just be folded over. Is that the case? That is absolutely the case. That's so cool. What a neat idea. So they just printed this on the back of the Sherpa and made a seam by folding the edges over and sewing it, and it comes out as a great effect. That's really pretty. Okay. All right. So that's just beautiful, and that'll look great everywhere. So hopefully we'll get a chance to put this out somewhere. That Sherpa will also make it really, really nice as the temperatures have already started falling quite a bit. You were saying Halloween. Yeah, I got to get the Halloween stuff out earlier this year because people have sent us quite an accumulation of it over the years. And it feels like every year I put it out so much at the last minute that we don't really get to enjoy it. This year I should just jump the gun and go early. I mean, what are we even waiting for? It's almost October, and we're going to start Christmas in October, so we should probably start Halloween. Hey. It's okay, you two. All right, Logan, you two, let me break this up. All right, you two, come on now. It's okay, Logan. She's okay. It's okay. That's all. They were just having a tense moment, that's all. So this is a beautiful Halloween blanket. As you can see, we got little kitties in a variety of Halloween themes. Little black cats, of course, and pumpkins and stars and bats. Ooh, okay. And these kids really want a blanket to sit on, apparently. What's going on, kids? You also are a troublemaker. Don't make trouble. Okay. Oh, and another one. Okay, also very orange with cats and purple hats and bats. This one has broomsticks as well. That's super cute too. Soft. Kittens, come sit on these blankets. All right, now we have our usual assortment of beautiful, fun, and unique cat toys. Oh, wow, so many. All right, this one I already love. It's a little Xbox controller. And just no comment or anything, but is it embroidered? It is embroidered. It's pretty well done, too. I really like that. I think that's got to go in my office, honestly, doesn't it? Here we have a sardine tin that Velcros shut, and it actually opens, and there's 3 catnip sardines inside. Now, that's a fun toy. I love that it's even got the key that you would use. Do they still make sardine cans like that? Man, I haven't seen one with the twist key since I was a little kid, really. And then, like I said, inside there's 3 very shiny catnip sardines. Now, this has currently got little plastic tabs to hold it shut, but once I break those off, it just Velcros shut, and then the cats can dig it open and pull out the sardines. How fun is that as a little toy? And I love how shiny it is. That's a great one. Okay, you always send these toys that are just super, like we've never seen them before, and so fun. Here we got space aliens to add to our space theme. These are some good ones too, though. Like, again, I haven't seen this set of aliens before, and I love their little weird alien designs. Boop, boop, boop. It's okay. Everybody relax. Now, that wasn't even directed at Till, but everybody's just on edge because she's out here. But she's trying to get along. Trying real hard, aren't you, Tilly Beans? Oh, here we got more space food. Wow. Okay, cool. More space theme. This is sardines and pureed tuna delight space food for our little astronaut cats to take with them on their journey. Here we have Meow Spice Latte, of course. I'm watching you guys now. Till, are you trying to find your way to me? Because I don't mind if you sit on my lap. Do you need me to pick you up? Or are you just sitting there and watching? I don't want to make you uncomfortable by bringing you right in the middle. What do you want? You want to come up here? Tilly Beans? There's room up here? Nice and solid? Thinking? Oh, I see. It's this one that's warning you not to make a move, huh? And which one is this? Caller, please. You look like a drizzle to me. Are you a drizzle? Because you're the one I said would be the trouble. Yes, you are. And you're being the trouble, aren't you? You're being the one that's like, don't come near. And Till's obeying, too. She's being very polite. She's listening to you. All right, well, let's keep doing some stuff here, and I'll keep an eye on them at the same time. Here we have a beautiful rainbow catnip kicker with embroidered stars on it that really make it stand out. I like that. quite a bit. There's also little bits of rope that have been tied into the feathers on the end there. I don't know if you can see the little bits of rope, but that gives it a little extra something for them to chew on, which is super fun. This seems like it goes really well with our class, with our current class. I think we're going to have to put this in their room. It is a bank. Up, 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 up. Okay, come here. Come here. Now that was her. I don't know what she was trying to do, but she just took a little bit of a swipe there, but she was obviously not too serious about it, so I feel good about that too. And honestly, the kittens probably started it. So anyway, this is so cute. It is a catnip bandit. It's a bank catnip bag that he's getting away with, and then of course he's dressed like a bank robber. That's just super cute, and it really works for Till and her kittens, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I know you're a sweetheart. Okay, here we have a unicorn jumping over a rainbow. I know. Just sit right here. Just sit right here. Okay, we'll be okay. Just sit right here. Here we have maple syrup and a maple leaf from a brand called Pearhead, so that's a little weird. Okay, more space stuff, a lot of space stuff this time, and I'll tell you, I was downstairs looking at all of our stacked up space-themed stuff, and I'm excited to get that deployed again, so this time we're going to have all kinds of new stuff included too, aren't we? Here we have a crazy cat wand with an alien and a planet on it. And the wand itself is, it's all weird. I like that. We have more, okay, we got crinkle balls, more crinkle balls. We have Furritos, the original fish and chips flavor, Furritos. I like that. We have Lazy Kitties. Oh, that's a good one too. I love all these, the parody product cat toys that are just ridiculous. Here we have boy and girl tacos, and you can tell they're boy and girl tacos because one of them is wearing heart glasses and has eyelashes, and the other has a mustache and a spicy pepper on his head. Also, the girl has apparently a bow. It's probably sour cream or something. And we have kitty soda to go with it, and the soda, look at this, it's got all this soda fizzing out the top. That's a fun set. Yeah, somebody already wants to play with it. Mr. and Miss Taco set, fur mice that, oh, no rattles in these ones. But they're real fur, so they're going to be a big hit regardless. What else? Oh my goodness, so many toys. These are really cute little elephants made out of, I don't know, not like quite like a burlappy, it's not burlap, but it's some thick, burlappy material. It says knit, actually. I guess it is knit. It doesn't look entirely knit, but I guess it's a machine knit. So there you go. Little elephants, they're super cute. Here we have Halloween mice. All right, this one, these are Halloween mice with crazy tails that the kids are going to enjoy. This one in particular is a Halloween clone of one of the mice that's been carried around a lot this season. So that should be a fun one. We got a breakfast set with a croissant, a donut, and a coffee that all look very happy. We have another Halloween set with fish bones and a Halloween-colored springs, a little bit of ribbons all tied together, a bit of string all tied together, and a pumpkin with a really weird face. That guy's a little too happy. It says creepy cat toy. That's a creepy pumpkin for sure. All right. Another space item. Whoop, this one's a anthropomorphic rocket with a ray gun. Oh, the ray gun. I love that. That's fun. We need more ray guns in here. So here we have a rocket ship and a ray gun. There we go. All right, more space theme. We got more Halloween. Oh, wow, this guy's big. This is a creepy cat toy with catnip, and it is a cat dressed up for Halloween wearing a scarf and a hat. And he's got a little crinkly tail. That's a big one to kick around. We have a maple leaf once again. For pet use only, not a child's toy. Well, all right, but this is a felted, looks handmade, hand-sewn cat toy. Exactly, there we go. Little felt, looks like a maple leaf, but it says right on it, it was made in Oregon, so... I mean, that's fair. Maple trees don't only exist in Canada, I know. Here we have a couple very sparkly mice. Wow, they are, that material is, it's thick and it's sparkly. All right, there you go. We have the set of very real-looking furry birds, because real birds have fur. But you can see they are all identifiable. We got a little budgie. We got one of those little parrots. Isn't that, or is that a blue jay? I can never remember. Jay, not blue, obviously, whatever. We got our cardinal, and at the bottom is another budgie, a green one, or parakeet. Super cute. Okay, there's more. Oh no, there's more. We got these Halloween wands, one with bones and one with, oh, look, that's the same creepy pumpkin. I would recognize him, and he's got a creepy skeleton buddy that matches the same face. Those eyes are, I mean, I know they're trying to be cute, but they just look a little bit out of place to me. All right, there you go, though. Super adorable. We have almost the same eyes here on this bat, too, with a giant suction cup. There we go. Pretend that suction cup right there. We have a Popsy. It's cute because it's Pepsi. It's a Pepsi parody, but it's got this really happy-looking cat looking up at the Pepsi logo. Popsy logo, sorry. Okay, these eyes just must be the thing then for the creepy Thrills and Chills collection, because now we have it on the candy corn. We got these two cute little birds with feathers. I dropped Swedish fish. Now that's such an obvious pun. Swedish fish for kitties. Sweetest fish. Okay. We have Cat Daniels whiskey, cat scratch whiskey. Okay, I get it. We have Creepin' Me Out. Okay, it's another one of the cat toys. This one's a witch, also with the same eyes, but she's got the eyelashes and she's got a cauldron that's shaped like a cat, or maybe it's just a cat, who knows, and it says Creepin' Me Out. So there we go. Lots of Halloween in this box, like you said. Okay, we're getting to the bottom now. We have Purgles, the Fur-original. Wow, that's a stretch. Pringles, the Fur-original. Wow, okay. No, I like it. I like it. That's fine. Like, I'm one to point fingers. Here we have Cape Cat Kettle Cooked Fish Chips, the Fur-original. Once again, they've gone to that. Okay, I mean, once you've used it, why not? But that does look exactly like the real Cape Cod chips do, so that's pretty cute. And then we've got this one that is the Pizza Party. We have the Perfect Pilsner, potato chips, chicken, and pizza. Yum. All right, and then we've got a whole bunch of cat food, the Nulo, just like we feed everybody. Thank you for that. And one more blanket, which is these cute little fall kitties. Oh, it is that time of year. Okay. I should be proud of myself. I went all year, and I only cleaned part of the garden one time. Not even the whole thing. I don't know why I'm even bringing it up, I guess. I just feel a lot of shame about having gone the whole year and never having done the garden at all. My neighbors must love me. Okay, B&B Sisters, thank you so much. This is just a great haul for these kitties, and they are going to love it. They're going to take so much of this stuff with them to their new homes. Some of it we're going to steal to use here. We're going to put out the Halloween stuff for Halloween soon, I promise. TM. And I'll put these blankets back in here for now since they are the fall blanket collection. So we can just use your box, put all this stuff back in it. We'll sort it out in the basement. Okay. Thank you guys. It's so wonderful, B&B Sisters. It's so great. I know that the adopters appreciate it. I know we appreciate it. And the kittens appreciate it. It's wonderful of you to send such just packed boxes for every class and fill out their endowments so well. And a lot of stuff in here that I'm excited about adding to our space theme deployment, which really we gotta bring that out. I've been doing some thinking about just instead of like having these themes that we put away and bring out once in a while, which is fun and fun for the cats. So we might just stick with it, but it would also be an idea to have rooms that just stay decorated, and then we would have like the space room and the I don't know what this is going on behind me, the Jurassic Park room, because we have a woolly mammoth and a triceratops, so I guess, and do it like that, like a B&B kind of a deal. Oh, hey, B&B Sisters, maybe that's why I thought of that just now. Anyway, something to think about. Let's move on. I see Ari's taken up. What? Till? What was that? I don't know who you were just angry at. Ari's taking up his position atop one of the boxes here, so we'll take the ones on the other side first. Sorry, that was probably super well mic'd, or maybe not, I don't know. All right, I'm just going to move me over here. There we go, shake things up a little bit. Oh, but I should have taken my phone to make sure I can still be seen on this side. Let's see. Till definitely wants to look into that stuff. Well, I can see I'm still in range of the camera, so I guess that's as good as we're going to get for now. Ari, you just stay right where you are, buddy. Do not move for Mailbag, all right? You got it. You staked out your location on top of the Bob and Ruth box. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's find out. It looks like a drop ship, but it's not. Oh, there's a knife guard here, and I cut right through it. Ooh, and the note. Good job, me. I'm normally a little better than that, but, you know. A victim. Oh, goodness, and a donation. A very generous donation here. I'm happy to say did not get cut through, but it's a cash donation. Thank you very much for the. That's a very generous donation. Thank you. Okay, no need to fear. It did not get. Okay, dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, hello to all, and hope all is well at the Academy. I finally have a printer, so you don't have to try reading my chicken scratch anymore. I can't believe Till and her petty cash have their first visit to the vet. How time flies. I was wondering if any Till's kittens have her extra long tail. It's hard to tell from this stream. If I had to guess, my guess would be Farthing. Well, Farthing is super slender, and so you see, you know, her shape a lot better. I guess so, but I kind of suspect they're all going to have her long tail. I think we kind of thought that right from the beginning. If you remember when they were really tiny and nursing on her, and DJ and I were watching them, and I know DJ commented on it a couple times, and I think I did too, that they all seem like they might have extra long tails. So, I'm sending my usual little blankets and toys for Till's petty cash to take to their forever homes. The extra toy and treats for endowments, or as you see fit. The chicken fillets for Teaspoon to have now or after his surgery. I heard a dad joke recently, and I thought of Till and her kittens. Here's the joke. Poop jokes are not my favorite, but they are a solid number 2. Not sure if you heard that one, but I thought it was cute and had to share. Actually, I've been totally stealing that. You will hear that from me too many times now in the future. Thank you so much for all you do for mom cats and their kittens. Thank you to everyone else who helps with the Academy, from Rose, Tucker, Toby, and Tessa. P.S. The donation is for Teaspoon's surgery. Thank you very much. Yeah, DJ's, we called to schedule that surgery, and we're still waiting for the call back, but DJ's been after me every day now. She's like, okay, just call again. So, yeah, it's right on top of our current list of to-do items, and thank you so much for contributing to that. I do appreciate it. That's very nice of you. So, here we have a collection of wonderful endowments. These are some very interesting expressions. One of these, we got 2 octopuses, maybe octopuses. Yeah, they're octopuses, even though they've got all this like jellyfish stuff coming out of the bottom of them. That's fine. They have cute expressions, though. This one is just so nonplussed over here. We got these fuzzy mice, very fuzzy actually. And then we've got another set of the octopi, so those all match up. We've got Springs, the cloth-covered kind. We have, Halloween mice, perfect. Till, where is she, by the way? It's hard to tell at a glance, but no, that's not her. That's Squall up there on the tree. Well, Till has this cute, I love the little lavender blanket that you picked out for her, and these little flowers, plus each of them has the full set of toys, all the usual mice, little catnip cat, the real fur mice, so super stuff, fun tubes, etc., etc. But the blankets, they're just so sweet, and I love the way you package all these up. So Farthing has this lovely salmon pink colored one, maybe more of a coral pink. Ledger has the cars with the little polka dot gray back. Here we have, blue cars for Quid with the little baby blue backing. And then finally, doubloons has this cool pink with the flowers on it, little flower pattern on it. We have some extra bonus treats, like you said. We have the Sheba meaty sticks, very convenient to carry around or to endow. And of course, like you say, for Teaspoon, pardon me, an entire box of the Inaba chicken fillet, which are great. And yeah, sometimes I have given him this, and it's weird how much he likes it better than the chicken that I make, but he does, and that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. So yeah, that's super useful. It's nice when, we usually, I frequently run into the case where I think I've got a little more chicken than I do, and we'll run out a day before I restock, and so something like this also helps us get by, or when I'm in a hurry, it's real convenient to have that little extra bit to just throw out for them, and I don't have to go all the way down to the kitchen or something. It's really cool that we've reached this point in technology where we can have basically a grilled chicken breast in a room temperature package that never goes bad. It is. That's modernity right there. That's everything about it. So, okay, I'm going to put these over here just because I ran out of room to repack your box, which is weird because I put a whole lot less into it than you did. But that's just how it goes. I am not the reigning king of Tetris or anything. Thank you so much, Rose, Tucker, Toby, and Ari, you got to move over, buddy. Okay, this this is addressed to Kitten Academy, Bill Floofson. All right, Bill Floofson. That's a pretty good name. I like it. There are notes in here, but is there one that says anything? Let's find out. No, we're 0 for 2. Hang on, though. Let's start looking at what we got. We've got this cute, these are those cute little wands with the ribbons on them. There's 2 wands there. Short ribbons, those are fun. We've got the little Smarty Cat mice that are always a hit. We've got 2 sets of those. All blue springs, just the blue ones. Like a rock star that just wants all the green M&Ms or whatever it is. Yeah. No other note. So if there was one, we don't have it. But we have the nighttime catnip rolls, quiet toy. And then we have a tiny mini bag of Yao catnip that he can apply to whatever he wants. Well, at least we know from reading the return address, these are all for our Billy boy. I just need a place to put them. Which, I could put them back in this bag, but I made a mess of it. So let's just set all them right in front of me for a minute, and then we will put all that aside for Bill as soon as we get a box. Let's hope this box right here is something we can repurpose. This will be the 3rd time, because I can see it's already been recycled once. I like that. And big old knife guard here. Thank you. Oh, a Pocky knife. Oh! Even better. I better read this note before I get too excited. 'Cause I am excited right now. Okay, it says, hey, hi, hello there. All right, well, the note is also excited. And inside it says, just a friendly hello to let you know you're on my mind. Oh, that's cute. It says konnichiwa, which is hello in Japanese. And it says to the wonderful, up, till. All right. It says to the wonderful, beautiful Kitten Academy family, both human and feline. I am sending you a book from Japan. Oh, I see. It's buried under here. Ooh, that's a thick book. It says, What's Michael Fat Cat Collection by Makoto Kobayashi. Interesting. And it has some kittens going to school on the front. Okay, hang on. We will figure this out in just a second. It says, okay, I'm sending you a book from Japan and a favorite snack, Pocky. Oh, yeah. And you did send Pocky. It's not just the Pocky knife guard that you sent, but you sent what appears to be, oh, my goodness, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 boxes? Wow. That is so generous of you. I do love Pocky. I've had it before. It's something I pick up once in a while when I see it, if I happen to be in like the Japanese mall for some reason. They actually have Pocky at my local everyday American grocery store, which is so American and white, like you can't even get corn tortillas. That's how crazy it is. But they have Pocky for some reason. So I am familiar with it, and I love it, and I rarely get it. So this is a real treat. Um, You say some people enjoy using it to stir their coffee. I enjoy it plain. Me too. I just like to eat it. You say also, I think you might enjoy a cat's eye view of Japan, a series of short videos available on NHK World Japan. It's free to view anyway. A great big arigato. Thanks for all you do for cats, kittens, and people everywhere. Love to all from Arizona. Maudie, you say. Maudie, thank you so much for writing, Maudie. I love the Japanese. I love that you've spelled these out, the phonetic pronunciations for me, like konnichiwa and arigato. Okay, I tried. I think that's probably pretty good, which is basically how I think I would have said them. I see somebody's digging into somebody else's catnip bag. Till, we'll have to replace that for Bill. She's torn it open. It's over. My bad. Maudie, thank you so much. So the Pocky is not, that you have not gone astray there. I love it. And I have to take it all out because we were going to use this box to put Bill's stuff in just a minute too late, huh? That's okay, though. We'll save the rest of his stuff. Wow, look at all that Pocky. I have never had this much Pocky at once in my life. I feel rich. This must be what Elon Musk feels like all the time. I don't know why I picked him as an example of a rich person. So, what's Michael? It says, it's great. The creator, Makoto Kobayashi, says, there's a quote here on the back. Michael's the main character, but other than that, I basically make up a new strip every week. I don't stick to any standard or routine. I don't feel like one strip needs to connect to another. Although, even then, some story development comes out, but it's always a surprise to me. So that's cute. It sounds like it's basically a series of comics that are about cats or themed around cats, but otherwise don't have anything to connect them. The art style is fantastic. It does seem like it's mostly about cat or cats living life in Japan, and it's just. I'm very excited to go through this. I can't tell you. I'm going to enjoy it quite a bit. So I'm just showing some random pages here. You can see it's a very comic style. Logan Berry, you stop being intimidating right this minute. It's okay, Till. Come here. I know you're trying so hard, and he's being the aggressor there. All right, let's end this situation before it turns sour. Oh, more sour. Come here. Come here. I got you. Okay. All right. Either Logan Berry or Till should leave at this point. And because Till's been so good, we're going to take her up to her room. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back to open that last box with all of you. Meanwhile, Maudie, the Pocky, and the Japanese comic, can I call it manga? I don't know. And I don't know if I'm saying it right. All I know is that I am very excited to read it. And you can hear me just fine, even though you can't see me, because that's the magic of a wireless mic. Till, why don't you wait right here in your room? I know, I said the same thing. Just wait here. It'll be okay. We'll hang out, I promise. Okay. I just don't want, now that they've clashed a couple times, and Logan can be, like he can be a little bit of a, as sweet as he is, he likes to groom the kittens and he likes to groom the mom cats too, and he'll be friends with everybody, but he is also very strict about establishing dominance. Like you'll often see him grooming the kittens like he does, and then right in the middle of grooming, he'll bite them and then go back to grooming, and that is his way of saying, I'm grooming you, but I could still bite you if I wanted to. It's like he's like, I'm in charge here. I'm grooming you because I want to, not because I'm being submissive. So most of the time, also, that's language that cats understand very well. It's very rare that you will see a kitten have a seriously bad reaction to that. Normally, he bites them, he goes back to grooming. They hardly even react. They're like, yeah, I know you're in charge. So he's trying to play that game with Till right now, and she is being submissive. You saw that, but their relationship still hasn't progressed to the point where that's probably going to have I'd like it to be more certain that it's going to be a good outcome before I let it progress. So that's why we break them up, and then we'll let them, interact a little bit more, and slowly as I start to gain confidence, then we might just sort of let them have that communication. But I've got to be real careful, because if you let them have that communication and it has a bad ending, then they're probably never going to get along. And it's almost certainly something, I say never going to get along. I should say you can definitely work something like that back, but now you've got an uphill fight. You're in a different position. So I do think that something like that is the same progression that Custard and Logan went through, where they both want to establish that dominance, and neither one is willing to let the other one sort of be in that position. So it causes that conflict. He's doing exactly what I'm talking about right here, where he keeps biting her and then licking her to be like, don't get in my stuff, but I like you, but go away. And she's responding exactly the way that he wants her to, where she's just like, okay, fine, it's yours. I don't know if you can see them on the camera, actually. Okay, that was some aside, but Maudie, I could not be more excited about both the Pocky and What's Michael, which I've never heard of, but it seems like it's right up my alley. So I'm going to put your card in here. That way I will have it with the book as I read through it. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope, actually, I don't know a whole lot about Japanese, like daily life and culture. So that was something I really have enjoyed about the things that I have been able to consume. I had a good time on Netflix. I did, actually just last year, I dressed up for Halloween as what's his name from The Way of the House Husband. That was a real good time, and I really enjoyed watching the show. So yeah, all right. Thank you so much for the Pocky. And that leaves us with one box to open, the one from Bob and Ruth that is currently occupied by an Ari, buddy. Ari, I need to get in this box, pal. I know. I waited as long as I could. You're always doing this. I need to get in there now, okay? Come on. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Right on down there. There it is. So, like I mentioned, this one is from Bob and Ruth. I think some of my tape fell off. I'm trying not to dox anybody here unnecessarily. There we go. All right, just open this right up. Ooh, a big old cat bed. That's a cool pattern on there, too. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, a whole set of them. Look at that. Here's one for Ledger. I love this. This is such a cool pattern. So we have got one for Ledger, Quid. We have the note, which we'll come to in just a minute. Oh, now look at that. We got boys and girls. We got doubloons gets this pattern. That's super cute. And one more farthing gets this with the smiley faces, the electric smiley faces. That's cool, though. All right. There's a whole bunch more stuff in the box, too, but let's do the note first, and then we'll come back around to see the rest. Okie dokie. Hang on. Oh, man. Okay, okay for stream. Good, let's check it out. We have a cute little photo of 5, 6 kittens together, every single one a different color. It's hard for me to believe that these kittens are from the same class. A little hard for me to believe this photo was even taken all in one shot, but it could be. Yeah, it could be. So inside you say, hello, Mr. A and Dr. DJ. Hope you are enjoying the cooler weather as we enjoy the harvest time. The items are marked for each kitty, and what is not is for use as you see fit, or to use at KA like Halloween toys or snack for cat or human. We love that little Bill joined the Petty Cash crew. He is so adorable. Give him a big hug from us, Ruth and Bob. Thank you, Ruth and Bob. Yes, he is adorable. He's just so fuzzy. He's like 90% floof. And such a little cutie, and just dauntless. I think dauntless is the word that I'm looking for, right? Where he just goes and he just does his thing, and he's just kind of on his own, and he'll hang out with the kittens or not. They can be angry at him if they hiss at him. He's like, I don't care, I'm going to do my thing anyway. Just a unstoppable little spirit, and so much fun. And he and all of those kittens really have taken to DJ more than to me. So I got to start getting in there with some like baby food or churu or something and bribe them over to my side, literally, of the bed. Yeah, it's unusual for a whole set of kittens to pick DJ instead of me, but there we go. And I can't let her have that. So, all right, here we have a You Are Loved tunnel that has a bunch of, well, rainbows on it. And it says with dangling toy, and it does have a dangling toy. Super cute. Here we have another tunnel that looks like a Dunkin' Donuts tunnel, but it's not Dunkin' Donuts. It is Meow Meow Meow. I don't know. I mean, that does read Dunkin' Donuts to everybody, right? Why would you do that and then not make it like more of an obvious intentional parody? I don't know, but it's cool. Here we have a used churu container, which now is filled with Halloween food and, with Halloween toys and Nulo food. I didn't know Nulo had these little special things, actually. Normally I don't open these up, but I want to see one of these. They're probably also one. This is Nulo's Signature Stews Chicken and Chicken Liver in Broth. Wow, that looks almost good enough to eat for me. So that's fun. And you know, these churu containers that we get from you, you've been doing this for a while, and I save almost all of them because they are so useful. I'm glad to see you recycle them. I recycle them. I use them for all kinds of things around the house. But my favorite thing is, I know this means somewhere there's a kitten or kittens that have gotten 50 churu. Those are some happy cats. So that always gives me a little smile, knowing that just the fact that this is here means some kittens are also happy. So moving right along. Here we have 4 bowls for the Petty Cash kittens. Yes, these are nice bowls too. These are the stainless steel bowls. These have a little rubber on the base, and then they are enameled as well. So these should last quite a while for food or for water, and super well constructed. And you can never have too many stainless steel bowls, in my opinion. Especially, you know, when you're feeding cats and things, they just, that's fantastic. So those will be super useful for the Petty Cash crew. And between that and the ones that Clint always sends, now you got your food and your water dishes, right? Perfection. Here we have some extra cans of the Nulo that we've been feeding everybody here. The chicken and turkey. Good stuff. Oh, hey, look at that. Spicy chakri mix from Trader Joe's, the Indian snack. DJ goes through that. I don't think she's quite keeping up with the rate that you're sending them, but they are good. And they do get eaten. Oh, wow. This is minced in a bone broth gravy for teaspoon. Oh, look at that. I can get it out without opening it all the way. So this is the Honest Kitchen human grade, it says, minced grain-free chicken recipe in a bone broth gravy. Protein-packed, high-moisture, natural food for cats. How cool. Let's see. What are the ingredients here? Nice packaging. Ingredients. The top ones are chicken broth, pumpkin, carrots, blueberries, cranberries, natural chicken flavor, agar, dandelion greens, calcium carbonate, potassium chloride, etc., etc. Down through all the usual kinds of supplements. All right. You know, cats well known for their love of cranberries and blueberries. I tease. All these brands do this kind of thing where they include stuff that I'm sure they're getting something useful out of, but you're like, my cat would never eat that. But in the food, they love them. I'm sure he is going to go crazy for this. It looks like some really, really good stuff. So yeah, I'm just teasing about the fact that, you know, all these cat foods have blueberries and cranberries, and you're like, okay, well, you know, cats love bananas. Everybody knows that. Okay, Teaspoon should absolutely love this stuff though, and I bet it's going to be perfect for him. So I really appreciate you sending that. I should mention about Teaspoon. You know, I did mention that we're working on getting him in for his surgery finally, and he has been sneaking into the regular food way too often, and it had its consequence where yesterday we had to give him an enema again. So now we're going to crack down and be like super. I've been of the opinion where, like, all right, he can eat the regular food once in a while. It's not going to hurt him any if he gets into it once in a while.
But it hasn't been once in a while. He's been getting into it like every day, and that's too much. It doesn't work for him. So anyway, all right, here we have some more Halloween toys, cute little balls. We have, oh, now this looks like a teaspoon toy right here. Who did you send this for? It doesn't say. I think it's a teaspoon toy because he loves the little ball tracks, and he has never seen one like this. I'm not sure if I've seen one like this. It has the ball track. It's got little fish-shaped holes, and then it's also got a wand, which is tucked in the base here and goes in this and stands up out of the middle. That could be perfect for him. Or if it's too small for him, because, you know, he is getting bigger all the time, we can give it to somebody else. That's fine. Nice little ball track. I knew this bed, this big bed in here, I knew it was going to be for Till. Indeed, it is a beautiful, soft bed for Till. This lovely pinkish color. Ooh, more cat bowls. Look at that. These ones have a, knocking stuff over now. These ones have an elevated double feeder that lifts the bowls up off the ground. Very smart, especially when we get ants around here once in a while, or sometimes cats that don't like to lean all the way to the ground. Something else I can relate to a little too well lately, so that might be something to think about for them. And then finally at the bottom, wow, a rolling pet carrier. And you can see on the front the cat is definitely rolling. He looks super fancy. So it is. It looks like a fairly standard cat carrier, except it's been put on wheels with a little rod to pull it around. Super smart. I have been thinking a lot about that kind of thing myself. I was thinking, and I did a search online which made this ridiculous. I was thinking, how smart would it be for someone like us, probably, not for your typical average pet owner, but for someone like us to take an old hospital stretcher, used, find it on eBay, I'm thinking $100, you know, and build on top of it like a whole cat cage that has a litter box and the food and everything you would need, because you got plenty of room with a human-sized stretcher. And then you can get it in and out of the car real easy, the way they do in the ambulance, because you got it lifted up, and then you put the front wheels in, and then you can lift up the bottom wheels and then put it in. It'd be so great. What a great idea. So I Googled online, used, old, busted hospital stretchers are not $100 by a long shot. I cannot believe how expensive they are. It's crazy. I'm like, well, there goes that idea. Thousands of dollars. Like, it was a good idea. It's not that good an idea. I'll just build the mechanism myself for that. That's crazy. In a way, it makes sense. You know, the people that make those have to go through so much safety stuff, and I'm sure liability and all that kinds of stuff. They have to be expensive. But you can make that same mechanism for $2 at the hardware store. You know, a couple planks of wood and a couple of rollers and a hinge, and you're set. So that wasn't my point. My point was, look at that. I was just thinking about that the other day, and then you send her a carrier on wheels. It's almost the same idea. It is perfect. So that's fun and exciting, and I'm excited to try it out. And they look like pretty nice wheels. The coolest thing about it, though, is it's got a nice solid frame, and the wheels look like they've got a standard threading on them with nuts, so they probably aren't even threaded into the frame. They're probably put right through the frame and bolted, which means I can replace them with, say, like big rubber tires instead of these office tires, and then I got something that can really go through the parking lot, too. Something to think about. All right. That's everything. Bob and Ruth, thank you so much for your continued generosity, and everybody else, too. These kittens are going to have such a good time, such a great life, and hopefully some of them are going to have a great life with some of you, because some of them still need adopters. So definitely think about applying for some of this to go home with you and your kitten. The older kittens especially need their adopters. You've seen them all hanging out here with us this morning. So there you go. All right, I guess I'm gonna for now just pack. Oh, this has a name on it. It says for Till. I was looking for that, and for some reason I couldn't read it. Probably because it was over the dark background at that point. But this is perfect. So Till is gonna love this. And so I see you gave her kittens the little bowls. You gave Till the big bowl. You gave her kittens the little beds. You gave her the big bed. It all works out. I see how that goes. So we'll put this in here. Actually, I think if we break it down like that, we could do, you know what, I'm not going to try to sort it. I'm just going to say this is going downstairs and put it all together in here for now with the downstairs stuff. These don't have to go downstairs. They can stay right up here for now. This is going to go downstairs for now. Okay, cool. Let's get this all packed up. These all have to go somewhere else over here. This can go downstairs from here. Perfect. Ari, buddy, you're in another box and I need it. All right, well, I don't have to close it yet. We can take that one last. Let me get everything packed up here. We're going to switch back to the regular mic so I don't accidentally leave this on and say go to the bathroom or something. And then I will end the archive in a few minutes, but the way things have been going lately and maybe going might not even matter. It might be up to somebody else like Busy Cat when the archive ends. So maybe I need one of those big old clapboards like they use in filming and I can just be like, cut! Or not. Anyway, let me end my recording just in case we end up doing it that way. Who knows? And oh, I ended it early. I shouldn't have done that, but hey, there we go. And the mic, that's what I'm probably meant to do. It's fine. All right, that's a lot of uhs this morning. Here's one more. Oh, uh, uh. That one was free. Okay. I think this happy bed is inside out, actually. I'm noticing now. It's exactly what it is. Still happy. Okay, that's all stuff that doesn't go downstairs. This is all stuff that does go downstairs. And if I remember right, I left stuff on the stairs. So I'm probably going to have to clear that first. Look at you in that hammock. That just had got to go home with you because I have said repeatedly, no cats use hammocks. And you use that one all the time. How rare. You are a raindrop, aren't you? No, are you drizzle? Because you're drizzle. Okay. That would have been my first guess, except it wasn't. It was my second. You can just say things like that. Nobody's going to stop you. Okay. Oh, thank you for pointing out I missed a toy. Thank you, Raindrop. I guess I'll put it in there. Yeah, no, that's where it came from. That's perfect. Let's separate out these things for Teaspoon. Teaspoon has a little box of food in his chicken closet upstairs. So we'll send these things upstairs right now. I don't need to mention the Pocky. Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna need that box, Ari. I'm telling you. Oh, this should have gone downstairs. Oops. That's all right. Oh, we're still going. Oh, we haven't taken stuff yet. Okay, good. No, not oops. We're fine. We're fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Oh, you're sitting on the endowments that this would go into, aren't you? I'm gonna put this right in here. I'm gonna add these to it just because. Thanks, Ari. Okay, don't move or anything, right? Don't move. Don't. I'll just work around you. Okay, please don't get up, buddy. I mean it. Whatever you do, you just stay right there. Ari, it's fine. You know what I was just thinking about as I put that Pocky into my cabinet of yummy stuff? They used to make Pocky for men. And as I recall, it's just the regular Pocky, but maybe with a little more chocolate on it, or maybe it was like dark chocolate. I can't remember what made it different, but that's what it was called. It was like Pocky for men. They still make that? It's like something that they wouldn't make today, doesn't it? I guess I don't know. Maybe it was just regular Pocky, but you know, pH balanced for a man. Oh, all right, buddy, look out. Because you know, men have a different pH. We all learned that when I was a kid. I'm taking the rest of this catnip back